Well, guys, I'm out here doing my thing, working out, training, putting in the good work because, hell, that's all you really can do. And one of the things that my dad used to say to me a lot, and I'll stop here because it's going to be kind of a long video. So let's go on over here to see if we can see some geese or some shit. One thing my dad used to always say to me is that you got to be willing to earn it, you know? I mean, nothing worth having comes without hard work. And so for the past couple of years, particularly if you've seen my other channel, the official Elected Official channel, I put in the work, man. I put in a ton of work to, I guess, illustrate and highlight my sincerity in what I speak of. Not just when it comes to urban America, but my hometown and the circumstances in which it currently finds itself, just ripe for gentrification, and that poison, that urban poison I speak of, just flowing through the veins, you know? This really is a beautiful shot. So if you've paid attention to any of my content, you know, I went and did an entire video for Al-Tariq Shabazz, who's running in my hometown's South Ward. You know, I'm currently the district leader in the 7th district of that ward. And so I was, and I'd worked with him on his previous campaign. I mean, it really was literally just me and him hitting the streets and banging on doors, and that was his entire game plan. Oh, we're going to door knock, we're going to door knock, we're going to door knock. I wanted to run so badly, but I also knew that when you got, like, when it's a three-way race, the establishment will win every time, you know? And whereas I don't want to destroy the establishment, because I've recently been accused of that. No. I don't want to destroy the establishment. It's the establishment. I'm just one human being. That is too much work and responsibility for one person. I'm not beat for all that. All I want to do is push the establishment in a more, you know, in a better direction. So Sunday, me and the gentleman had a conversation that we had previously had the Thursday beforehand, where I'm like, look, I got this idea, let's rock with this idea. She's like, great, fine. I get in there on Sunday, and we end up in this just hours long argument where he's telling me doors, and I'm not saying no doors. What I'm saying is, hey, let's try other ways to skin this cat here, because I really want to get this win. I want to get this W. And he goes on to just full on disrespect all the work that I've done, and all the, like, you know, the things that I've been able to accomplish, including, you know, pushing Senator Rice, pushing Congressman Payne, pushing Jamal House, pushing everybody in a more equitable direction. And in many ways, I regret those pushes, but at the same time, I mean, that's what life is. You know, no one gets it all right the entire time. So he's being insanely disrespectful, but at the end of the day, I'd prefer damn near anything over the establishment. Until he says he is a full-on communist. Oh, yeah, I'm out. You know, like, nah, I can't fuck with the communism, bro. I really can't. And the main reason being is that, you know, I'm an American. America beat capitalism back in the days. We beat it with a pen. I mean, beat communism. We're capitalists. I hate the corporatist angle of it, and I believe capitalism has plenty of faults, but those faults are to be pushed and to be altered and adjusted, not just throw away the entire the entire baby with the bathwater, you know? That's what I don't want to do, because there are lives other than my own you know what I'm saying, that need to be lived. So I'm not anyone to tell anyone how to live their life. And seeing how this whole capitalism thing has, I mean, for the most part, been rather beneficial, I'd rather stick with that. But it's a fundamental difference, and I can't. I can't green light that shit. Nah, not at all. So, but it's not the first time I've made such mistakes. See, here's the deal. When it comes to politics, you are limited to your options. And I was left no choice. I could have beaten him. I could have beaten Jamila Beasley, but I can't beat them both at the same time. So it's like I could have beat Sandra. I honestly believe I could have beat Sandra Jones with some new age 2019 with J Magic, as I like to call it, because since his last campaign, I've worked on 3 campaigns, won 2 of them. I'm pretty sure he hasn't worked on any campaign. So it's like, bro, like I've been in the game, I've been sharpening these skills. I got a game plan. Let's rock. And he's just like, no, man, my brand. And it's like, dude, your brand. If you lose, then what's good? What's the point of your brand if you a loser? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no point. Just like, why are you doing any of this then? For what? But I mean, apparently to press communism, which just ain't gonna happen, bro. That shit is not flying in America. I don't know why everybody thinks socialism and communism is going. You know why they think that? Because they read all these books that like just re-establish the things. Like back in the day, they used to say, "Oh, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book," right? Well, now is like what they did was they filled those books with just pure nonsense that do nothing but detract from real problems, and I'm still hustling. I'm still doing my thing, man. Like I said, I push. Congressman Payne recently had a back and forth with him where he's like, well, what do you want to, I'm doing a roads and buildings infrastructure bill. I'm like, dude, water. You got to put water in the bill. Water, urban water infrastructure. Work on that shit, Like, I'm still trying to help in the best way that I can, in any way that I can, And oftentimes it's not appreciated, but it is what it is. You do the best that you can. And one thing no one will ever be able to say about me is that I'm insincere or I'm unauthentic. No, guys. I'm giving this the best shot that I got, and it's still not good enough. Golly, it's sad too, because I like liking people. And I still like Al Tariq, make no mistake. I still would like to call him friend. But at the same time, when it comes to, would I want you leading the district as a communist? Hell to the nizza, bruh. That's just like, nah, man. I don't believe in the welfare state. I really don't. And I guess that's a fundamental flaw. I guess that's a fundamental difference between me and the Democratic Party, of which I am a part, weirdly enough. So I just wanted to, I've been out here running around this track and getting my thoughts together, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So when, if something comes up later on and it's like, oh wait, it's like one of you guys are like, oh wait, wasn't you boosting that one dude? Whether he wins or loses, that's not on me. Yo, honestly, I wish him the best. To wish both him and Beasley both the best in their endeavor. But as far as oh man, I want who I want to win, it's a toss up as far as I'm concerned at this point. And I feel like it's also a good illustration for you guys as to the tough part of politics, and it's the personalities is some of the tougher parts, because you genuinely like people, you genuinely want to see them do well, but at the same time, when it comes to the policy angle of it, yeah, brother, and I'm I should have been able to figure this out. I'll be the first to admit it to you, and I did kind of know, but as long as he ain't say it, I could pretend to myself that, I can talk them, into shit that makes sense. But the deal is that you have to have an ego. You should have to have an ego in order to get in politics. But no, you have to have a bit of an ego to want to play this game in the first place. You gotta really be feeling yourself. So it really shouldn't come as any surprise that the gentleman was so he loved the smell of his own farts so much. I love you, dude, but you do really intensely love the smell of your own farts. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff, if you liked it, toss the like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. I'm not scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and the like, we know that story. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Have you ever worked on any campaigns? Have you been in this game at all? Let me know. I'd be very interested to know your political leanings, your standings, and what you're thinking. Until the next one.